Interviews can be saved in post-production, but we don't want it to get to that.
Lauren, when you did the Justin Bieber interview, a few things stood out for me. And the biggest one of them all is, I kind of felt like you were patronizing him a little bit in your line of questioning. I think one that stands out the most was when you asked him what is the one thing that he carries with him a lot, because you took out the little teddy and I was like, okay, this is going well. Then he took out his cell phone. Then he said, typical teenager. Then you can see it in his eyes when his whole vibe changes, because he's like, do you know I had to go through this new haircut? I've got a brand new video where I don't do kiddie things anymore. I drive a Mustang and I'm there with the cool kids. And here's this presenter calling me a typical teenager. I think those are the kind of things that offended him, looking at the footage, because we have a close-up of him actually having a weird look in his face. The other thing is, you're very young, you know about social media, you know how big it is on social media. I think you could have easily taken advantage of that. You could have asked them to tweet you and help you along in the competition, hashtag the My Top Billing Dream, and actually put your name out there. Those are the few things that I feel like you never ever took advantage of.
And you didn't play your trump card. So the first thing you should have said to him is, I'm here because I am a finalist in a presenter search. The way YouTube helped you as a teenager, this is my big break. I can make it on television. If this interview goes really well, please can you help me? And that information was communicated to him at the end of the interview.
She's in the final to be one of the presenters.
Nice.
So this is one of the competitions she won, one of the challenges.
Nice.
But out of my league though, I'm the youngest one there.
Oh no.
So when it had all gone, the opportunity had gone.
But he was such an amazing guy. He would have given you the best interview had you said, listen, it's my first interview, it's for this competition. He would have fed you with information until you were blue in the face.
I did actually say that to him before cameras were rolling, because he could see how nervous I was, and he was like, why are you so nervous?
No, I saw that. It was, the cameras were rolling when you said, this is my first interview.
My first interview.
No.
Yeah.
You're such a liar.
I never lie.
So this is your first interview?
With the celeb, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But then it looked like somebody from South Africa sent a rookie to interview me, because he didn't understand it's for a competition. It's for a TV show that we're selecting a new presenter. We get such incredible opportunities on this show. Really, some of the top journalists in this country wouldn't get an opportunity with Bieber. And you missed that opportunity. And it's sad because those opportunities happen all the time on this show. That when you get them, you're sharing it with an audience who most people haven't even traveled overseas before. You've got to be humble about it, and you've got to give them that experience from their couch. We're coming down on you hard, but we're not saying that you're the worst presenter that's ever. Well, you're great.
You're in the
we're
top
coming
five.
down on you hard because you could have been amazing. Growing up, I remember an old newspaper comic strip where the guy always shrugged his shoulders and said, "Oh boy." And that pretty much sums up how tough it's going to be deciding who hangs up their top hat tonight. Welcome to the penthouse. There's going to be an elimination tonight. The competition has gone tougher. And there's a lot of cracks in some personalities beginning to show. It's getting fierce. It's real. We have a bottom three.
And the first name in our bottom three is Lauren.
The second person to step forward in our bottom three is Jonathan.
And the third person to step forward is Zama.
It is vital that you all know that you are judged only on what you deliver on camera. If you are good, you stay. If you are not good enough, you go. That is it. It is a competition about skill. The next person to leave the penthouse and hang up their top hat. Is Laura.
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity. And I'm sorry that I disappointed you with the Bieber interview. And just thank you so much. And I really hope you make the right decision for this top billing presenter, because it means a lot to a lot of people.
Zama, we've said it to you, we haven't seen that real talent with your presenting that you should be showing us, because you are the most experienced person here. We're going to give you the benefit of the doubt and put you into the top 4, but you have to show us a magic on camera, which we just haven't seen yet.
And with Jonathan, I think I expect the same as well. No one ends up on the bottom 2 or bottom 3 by mistake. There's a lot that we've spoken to you about, and right now the competition has just gotten even more fierce than it was last week. Step it up, or you just might step out.
The 4 of you now are the top 4. One of you will be the next top billing presenter. It's game on.
Thank you. This competition is amazing. It's one of the most phenomenal experiences I've ever had in my life. And from the beginning, I made myself have the mindset, and it wasn't very hard to get that mindset, to just appreciate every single moment, because it can disappear from you in a flash. And that's what I've done. So I'm not walking away, you know, regretful or full of spite or bitter or anything like that, because there were only 10 people in South Africa who experienced this, and I was lucky enough to be one of them. So, I mean, only good can come from this. And I'm really, really grateful.